Spider-Man brand new day trailer. Let me turn this off. Okay, that looks better. We're reviewing the Spider-Man brand new day trailer. A couple have came out, a few maybe three, but we're reviewing the newest one to drop. Um, this one dropped 3 weeks ago. There may be a newer one, but this is kinda has everything in it, so I figured it was the best one to do. Dropped 3 weeks ago. Has 33 million views on Sony's YouTube page, and yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. So without further ado, let's get it. So it starts off with Tom flying through a sign. I should stop saying Tom. Spider-Man. Tom Holland. Either way. It starts off with him flying through a sign, and he says, "What is happening to me?" And then it shows Scorpion in his suit, in his robotic mech suit, I don't know, kind of pinning him to the wall, and he puts the stinger right in his face, and it shows the inside of Tom's mask, and the eyes go black. There's a couple conspiracies on this. Did the hand get a hold of him and do something to him? Because as we know, the hand is in this. It showed him in the prison fighting him. I don't know if it'll show it in this scene or in this trailer, but did the hand get him? And then is the symbiote attached to Peter Parker? We're all waiting on it. We know it should happen soon. I mean, this would be a perfect setup for him to have it and then go into Secret Wars, if not Doomsday. But for those of you that don't know, the symbiote suit, the black Spider-Man symbiote suit, debuted in the Secret Wars comics. I have the comic in that case right there. Secret Wars #8. It debuted. So, I mean, it would be the perfect setup, but I mean, it feels too early too, so I don't know. It's hard to, I mean, we can be conspiracy theorists all day, but it's hard to actually pinpoint what it's going to be. So I leave my conspiracies to themselves as much as I can, but you can't help but hope, really, to see the black suit Spider-Man in the MCU finally. Whenever we do, if we do, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be incredible. So only time will tell for that. But anyways, moving on. He says, "I'm losing my mind. What does the symbiote make you do?" I said I was gonna stop with the conspiracies. I'm not. What does the symbiote make you do? It makes you lose your mind. It makes you go crazy. And then super strength, like obviously, I mean, Peter Parker is strong, Spider-Man is strong, but it's like a point of strength that's making him go insane, literally. The closed caption says, "I am totally out of control." He takes Scorpion's stinger, throws him on the ground, and whips him on a cop car and flips the cop car over. That's very uncharacteristic, like, of Spider-Man. He wouldn't do that to a cop car, especially one with cops in it while they're moving. I don't know. And he says, "I gotta fix whatever this is right now," and it's him again looking through the suit with the black eyes, fully black eyes. So then it shows him looking at the phone. It's like some TikToks or Instagram reel that Ned is posting, and he says, "Final semester of MIT. Who do you think are actually watching these right now?" And MJ says this, and then Ned says, "Maybe someone," and then MJ says, "Okay, well, buy someone," and then the phone closes. So obviously, I mean, this dude's tore up. That's his girlfriend and his best friend. They don't even know he exists. Like, he's out of their lives. Never existed in their lives, and yet they existed in his. He has all the memories, good and bad, all the love lost that he still has for them, but they don't even know existed with him. So his natural webs, shoots them off. He doesn't need the blasters anymore. It shoots them off and webs them to the wall. And it shows the webs, the web fluid, just naturally ooze out of his wrist. Which finally, I mean, we didn't get it for Andrew, but we get it for Tom. Obviously, Toby was the only one to have the natural, but Tom is getting it now, so that's another. It's cool to see. And then it shows him going up to Bruce Banner, aka, if you guys did not know, that's Hulk. I'm just kidding. I'm sure you guys knew that. But he says, Dr. Banner, you found a way to suppress DNA, right? Mutating DNA. And he shows him with a wristband of some sort. And he says, if you see me with this off, run. And then he does the whole rah type thing with his arms, imitating Hulk. And Peter asks, bro, I gotta get it right. Could you get rid of the bad aspects but keep the good? So it's almost like it is the symbiote. I mean, it's bad in a way, but it also has its perks. It makes him stronger, faster than natural webs, but he probably doesn't want the aggression that it comes with, the constant just maybe voices in his head. Because I know there is in the trailer, it shows pedestrians walking by him saying things that they wouldn't say, like MJ's never gonna love you, or something to do with MJ that a random person on the street would not say. So it's making him hallucinate too, to a point. So all signs are pointing that this could be the symbiote. I could be completely wrong. Either way. And Bruce Banner says, how can you decide what parts of nature are good and bad? And it shows him fly through a water tank and then into a wedding reception. He says, sorry about that. And then Bruce Banner's on to him. He says, you're not one of my students, are you? And gives him a smirk. And Peter just smirks back. And Metzger, it says, I don't remember Metzger. I may be losing it, but Agent Metzger, I assume, says it appears we're faced with a threat we can't control, one we can't even see. And it shows this mysterious character. It's got to be Sadie Sink, it's Sadie Sink plays her. It's got to be Rogue, right? When they can't see, Rogue can go invisible. It's a perfect segue into the X-Men era. This has to be Rogue, right? Wearing the hood. I don't know who else this could be, or if they're just trying to completely 180, 360 us into thinking it's Rogue and then it be someone else. I don't know. I think it's Rogue. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, the place is blowing up. There's shockwaves being sent everywhere. And Metzger says you're the only one who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it. Spidey sense, obviously. And Peter asks, what do you think they're looking for? And it shows Ned he's on to Spider-Man. He wants to know who he is. He has a whole diagram pointing to who Spider-Man could be. And if you guys don't know, Ned Leeds in the comics is Hobgoblin. So, and in Spider-Man No Way Home, he perfectly foreshadowed that he would never kill him because Toby said his best friend tried to kill him. And Ned says, I would never try to kill you. Obvious foreshadowing, it has to be. But yeah, Ned Leeds, if you guys did not know, is a Hobgoblin in the comics. So maybe he gets to a point of obsession that turns him to a bad guy for Spider-Man and makes him, I don't know, possibly want to get rid of him. I don't know. And he says, I'm not one of those weirdos, I swear. And then in comes Lover Girl, MJ. She said he is a little weird. And then she says, I'm MJ. And she says, you two don't know each other. So she can already sense the chemistry. Ex-best friends, they're kind of clicking already. It makes sense. his webs, then after this, it cuts, and his webs like explode all over him. Pedestrian asks, "Yo, Spider-Man, you okay? You get rid of that monster inside you." And here it is, what I was talking about. I think I might go see how MJ's doing. This random guy says, like, he's losing it. He is losing it. And he says, "You're not going to get away with this." It shows him in a burnt up, blown up building. And it's the thing that we was talking about that Bruce Banner had on his wrist. And Bruce says, "But he might." And it's a roar. It's like Grey Hulk. We're getting the Ravage Hulk that we, not the Ravage Hulk, but the savage, crazy, maniac Hulk that we've been wanting, that we've been suppressed of for so long. He says, "I didn't know you could get that big balls." But then he hits him with the iconic Hulk clap that sends the shockwave. The iconic, he did it in well, it wasn't Mark Ruffalo, it was Edward Norton's Hulk, but he did that against Abomination, and it was insane to see. So to see that brought back just goosebumps. Getting, you guys can't see it, but goosebumps. Then he goes into MJ's room and says, "You have to trust me." And she's like, "I don't know, you're Spider-Man." He's like, "You just have to trust me." And she says, "Fine." And then the voice of Aunt May comes. She says, "This whole thing can get really scary." And it cuts to Spider-Man showing Frank Castle, the Punisher, which I'm also very glad to have in this. What his role is in this, I don't know. I think he's going to keep it more street level for us, but his role, to be exact, I'm not sure of. And she says, "Who the hell is this?" And MJ says, "Who the hell are you?" And Peter pleads, "Please, Frank, I don't have anywhere else to go." And then May just continues, "But the people, this whole thing can get really scary, but the people who love you." And then it cuts again, shows him falling from the sky. In his, like, worried trance that he was in. And then it shows the hand. It shows him knocked out, asleep. And then the eyes go black again. The level of excitement I have for when we finally get to see this scene. The eyes go black again. He looks insane. And he's obviously going to wipe all of them out because he goes up to the sky and he does the web blast that webs all of them up. This is in the game, the Spider-Man game. Webs shoot from you all over on a 360. He does it to them, webs them all up. And then he says, "I miss you, May." He kisses Aunt May's tombstone. It shows him and Hulk falling from a skyscraper. And then the end says, "Just give me a sec." And it shows him stretching, not in high school anymore. He's stretching just like Toby did, limbering up. He says, "It's so good for you. You ready?" And then he obviously is going to give these cops a beat down, and he webs them up. So, yeah, a lot of conspiracies that can go on with this. Let me know what your guys' thoughts. That is mine, at least on this trailer. But I think it's Rogue. I think Ned Leeds may turn bad in this, and I think we may see not the Black Suit Spider-Man, but Symbiote may have